The Mongolian steppe shows no mercy. For the exiled family of Temujin, each day was a battle, not against armies, but against hunger, cold, and despair. When the Taichi-ud abandoned Temujin's family after Yasuge's death, they stole everything: livestock, shelter, and honor. Left to starve, Holin and her children wandered the steppe with nothing but their wits. Temujin was still a child, yet already learning the core truth of survival. No one would come to save them. Their days became a cycle of foraging, fishing, and hunting small animals. Temujin learned how to trap rodents and birds, how to fish with his bare hands, and how to make arrows from bone. Nights were colder than death, and food was often just boiled roots. Holin remained their anchor, teaching her children resilience through silence and example. Her strength shaped Temujin more than any warrior could. He became hard, not just in body, but in mind. From suffering, he learned focus. From abandonment, he learned not to rely on promises. And from the freezing nights beneath the stars, he learned endurance beyond pain. But exile also exposed him to the darker side of tribal politics. Power was held not by wisdom, but through control. And trust, it was a currency few could afford. The Taichi-ud had proven this when they enslaved him, bound him in a wooden collar, and humiliated him before their own children. That moment, though brief in his young life, burned deep. He had escaped, but he never forgot. Still, the young Temujin was not entirely alone. Slowly, quietly, he began to gather those like himself. Boys with nothing, men with no allegiance, families cast aside by stronger tribes. He won them over not with fear, but with fairness. He shared meat equally. He punished betrayal swiftly, but with justice. He began to build something rare on the steppe: loyalty by choice, not force. It started with a few families, then a few dozen. He attracted warriors disillusioned by tribal corruption, herders tired of being exploited, and common people who longed for stability. One by one, Temujin's reputation grew, not as a chieftain's son, but as a man of vision. In this time, Temujin also returned to the Ongerat to claim his bride. Borda, promised to him since childhood, had grown into a proud and intelligent woman. Their marriage wasn't just personal, it was political. It solidified his alliance with her tribe and added to his growing strength. But peace was short-lived. The Merkits, an old enemy of his father, struck back. Years ago, Yasuge had taken Holin from the Merkit. Now they sought revenge. One night they raided Temujin's camp, abducted Borta, and vanished into the wilderness. This was Temujin's first great test as a leader. He was still young, with few warriors and little power, but he would not accept defeat. He sought help from old allies, most notably his blood brother Yamuka and Togrul, the powerful Khan of the Karite tribe and an old friend of Yasuge. Together they launched a joint campaign. The raid was swift and brutal. The Merkits were crushed. Borta was rescued. Her return brought joy, but also uncertainty. She was now pregnant, and the child's paternity was unclear. Still, Temujin accepted the child, Yochi, as his own. To him, honor meant more than blood. His decision shocked some, but it strengthened his image as a man of principle. From this victory, Temujin's stature grew. Warriors began to follow him not because of heritage, but because of results. He rewarded loyalty, shared spoils, and punished betrayal. Among his followers, no man was above the law, not even nobles. His meritocratic leadership was a challenge to the old order. This threatened the aristocratic elite, especially his once brother Yamuka. The steppe, long ruled by lineage and tribal pride, now faced a new force, one that did not care for birthright. Temujin's movement was still young, still fragile, but it had a fire that could not be ignored. Temujin had faced exile, betrayal, slavery, and loss. Yet he survived, and in surviving, he began to reshape the world around him.